Yeah. If you don't know, that was Trace Adkins starting off his hit song Rough and Ready. I'd just like to remind folks, if you don't watch a lot of American Battlefield Trust videos, he is actually a spokesman now for the American Battlefield Trust. Has been for maybe almost a year. Really cool. But I'm up here on a windy big round top here. Now, like I said, guys, I finally got a baffle on the camera mic. Truth be told, it's a jerry rig. Want to know what it is? It's a piece of paper towel held in front of the mic with a rubber band. I'm just lazy, guys. I'm just being lazy, and I don't know what it is with me. I'm sure a baffle costs all $10 or so. Anyways, I just thought I would give folks a little tour up here. Now, if I've posted things in order, this is such a cool formation. If I posted things in order, I covered much of upper big round top, which is up yonder there. More on that in a bit. But check this out. Let me back up and start from the beginning. Isn't that cool? Look, you've got about a perfect perpendicular crack right here. If you don't know much about geology, this was likely almost certainly one piece. In fact, yeah, I mean, you can tell it kind of indents inward here, and same thing on that side. These happen over lots and lots of time, but are started by very small cracks and then ice. And over millions of years, don't forget these rocks are about 200 million years old, eventually with enough freezing and thawing and cracking, this is the result. It looks just a little bit different here than over yonder. You can't really see from here, but Devil's Den is just through the trees in that direction, so we're in the same general vicinity. Though, as we know, this is an actual hill, while Devil's Den is not. It's just a massive diabase. So what I'm thinking is, if you look at the surface, it seems to have some shale mixed in. It almost seems like it's about 50-50. Now, look right here. The texture is pretty smooth. The surface is pretty smoothed over. Unlike over across the way at Devil's Den, you see like this pretty pronounced wrinkling. And I'll give you a little look over here. You do see some wrinkling right there. See what I mean? And over down here on that rock there, that one's really nice and wrinkled on the side, on one side. So again, I'm into geology, but I am not a geologist. Kind of seems to me that some shale has formed. Okay, so since we're on a mountain or a big hill, of course there was some folding, and my inclination leads me to believe that there was a lot of shale. It folded, or it compressed, forming the hill, as rock always does, broke apart, and in that event there may have been some seepage of diabase. But if you look here, you see clear lines of stratification, or a stratified type of weathering. Could be either one, but you don't see the pronounced wrinkling here. You see these horizontal lines. Just kind of nerdy stuff, guys. I love it. I love rocks, as you know. I wish I didn't have my hand in so many pots, and I wasn't interested in so many things. Then I could be a bona fide expert in a handful of things, instead of maybe just kind of barely a couple. But I got a lot of interest. I don't know what to say. Really, really neat. Let me give you a look up here from above. Isn't that cool? You're looking down about, I'd say close to 15 feet there. Now you do see some wrinkling here. It's not as pronounced as at Devil's Den. And that could be for many reasons. Again, don't forget, 200 million years old is extremely difficult for most people to comprehend. Even for myself, being very much into history and geology, it's still very hard to comprehend how much time 200 million years is. So I'm kind of trying to give you a little bit of a tour. Pretty neat, pretty fun here. You can kind of hop from boulder to boulder. Each of these boulders is huge. I mean, you know, weighs many times that of a car. Oh, dang it. My foot just got stuck in a crack. That was fun. So back to the Round Top. If you've only been here once, it's really hard to tell. Let me see if I can give you a better shot here. I'll go this way. Gotta kind of hurry this up. Now we're a bit lower. You'll barely be able to see it from here, if at all. Okay, dead ahead, you can see it. There's a truck parked there. There's a small parking lot, so if you've never been here before, you might think this is the top of Big Round Top. It is not. The very position where I'm at right now is about halfway up, leaving Devil's Den, going kind of to the east. But if you cross this small street that bisects this area, it's basically bisecting the hill kind of in half, Big Round Top in half. But if you cross over that little street and that small parking area, you've got about another I don't know, another 100 feet up to go or so, give or take. I'm just gonna guess that Big Round Top might be about 200 feet above the ground level. Not sea level, but the ground level. All right, good, I got 3 minutes left. Look at this. Isn't this just great? Rocks are cool. And what's fun about rocks is they're a big mystery. They're like a big puzzle, kind of like history itself. But you know, you may see similar formations in your area where you live that may be of sandstone. And you know, truth be told, it's just they may look very similar, but they may have developed in very different ways. Just really, really neat. I'm such a nerd. God, I gotta get back to Great Falls. I gotta do some serious hikes this spring. Maybe get back to South Mountain. Oh, this isn't it. I'm gonna take in the cave real quick. Oh no, now I'm gonna run out of time. Do this stuff while I still can. I've been blabbing on, oh, I'm getting old, I'm getting old. You know, I got plenty of years of this ahead of me, but you know, it's gonna slowly slip away from me. Slowly but surely. Is this the cave entrance? Let's see. Do take care when you're in areas like this. It's not really snake season yet. Although, you know, it's not to say they can't be back here. And you don't have to worry about areas like this so bad. It's more when you find lots of little rocks, you know, about a foot or half a foot in diameter. Those are the kind of spots snakes really like to hide in. That wasn't the cave either. I mean, that was kind of a cave. I'm turned around now. Let's see if I can do this quickly. Okay, well, we're back to the... Okay, yeah, this is it. So when I come through here, it's hard to see from the other vantage point, but where we just were was up there. And up there, it's really hard to see, but this actually connects. Doesn't really connect through there, but it connects through here, so it's kind of cool. You can't tell from up there, but you can actually walk through the spot. See? And that's where we were standing just a few moments ago. Great little area. So if you know, of course I'm into the history and the battle and all that stuff, but if you're also into nature and whatnot, this spot, which again is halfway up Big Round Top, is a really cool place to come. It's a lot like Devil's Den, but there are a lot less people. And here we are back where we started. See you guys.